crazy rock fans out there. I'm here at the Rock of Ages Festival with Tyson Dog. Hello.
Hello. How are you? Very good.
Yeah.
Tired. Yeah, it's been a long time. So 20 years trying to play sort of heavy metal, and that it sort of affects your bones at my age. So, but good to be back. Good to be back. Really good to be back.
So it's been 20 years since you played, and you chose Rock of Ages Festival. Why?
Well, we're doing a bit of work with Factory Promotions, Mark Blaney, and he actually sort of got us on today and that, so we were late. We only added it at the last minute, so you know, but good to do it. Really enjoyed it.
You used to enjoy it. Did you enjoy your set?
What's that?
Your set was good.
It was good fun, yeah, I enjoyed it, yeah.
Thought it went amazingly well.
Yep. Ask for anything more.
Your drum not falling off the stage.
One song, like, it's good to play again, you know.
Yeah. Okay, you enjoyed it. Cool. Right. So tell me the history of Tyson Dog.
Oh dear me, my memory's not that good. It was a long time ago, 80 something. The Neat Records thing up in the northeast, where you had the Tigers of Pantang, you had Raven, Blitzkrieg, Rush used to be Satan, and with Brian Ross, the original singer, with Blitzkrieg, and we were called All Christ at one point, but everyone just said All Christ, so it didn't really help us much. Like, so Tyson Dog, people said it was my girlfriend's dog's name and things like that, but that's a load of rubbish. It was a bit like Motorhead. And it was a fictitious character, it was a fictitious beast, so that's all it was. It was a made-up name, like so.
Have you created like a character for it and used it on your albums, like say Eddie? You know, he's that kind of iconic, right?
Yeah, it's sort of. If I could just whip this out of my pockets. The sort of Tyson Dog logo.
Tyson Dog logo.
That was the sort of just the dog's head. It was just like a Motorhead thing. It wasn't an actual creature or character. Yeah. So that's how it just came about, really. So
okay, cool.
In fact, you can have that one. That's for you.
Hey, I get a free CD.
I did bring that especially for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The problem we've got at the moment is the fact that Universal have bought out Sanctuary. Sanctuary bought out Neat, and they've sort of put it all on a bit of a back burner, and you can't really get it anymore unless you buy it off eBay or Amazon for £50. So that's worth £50. So.
£50 for an album?
It's not worth £50, but that's what it's going on.
Good for you now. I'm shocked at that. But I feel very privileged to have it. Thank you. Tell me what's happening with the band. I know you're playing with Cellar Bar in October, which is near me.
Yeah, we're doing the Cellar Bar. You can see you down there supporting Raven. We've been booked to play a gig over in Germany, the Headbangers Open Air Festival. We're talking to people at the Dynamo in Holland, Amsterdam, where we play quite a bit, and various other festivals in Italy and various other places. And we're playing up in our hometown for the first time in 20 years in, I think it's February time, so, and we hope to be doing some gigs with Angel Witch, who's a big friend of Russ's, so probably see how that goes. And hopefully new material, that's the main thing.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you about that. When are we going to see some of Tyson Dog?
Well, it's we've got a handful of songs. Russ has got a couple of good songs, and Alan, who unfortunately is not here, had to go back to Newcastle. Yeah, it's probably going to be maybe middle of next year, I would imagine, seriously. And we're talking to various record companies.
Demolition.
The main one's Demolition, mainly because Eric, who was Venom's manager as well, he was our manager years ago, and Jed was our ex-drummer, so they own Demolition Records. So a bit of nepotism or whatever the word is. They're not exactly family, but you know, we all know each other, yeah. So yeah.
Know each other well in drinking and in
big style, actually. And I've got naked photos of him, which I can put on the net if he doesn't sign us. So, but we're talking to say Factory, who are, we haven't signed the Factory, but they have been helping us as an agent.
That's good.
Especially a guy called Mark Blaney, We just wait and see what comes of that. Really, he's wanting us to talk to the record companies, and we'll see what happens. And that's all. As the lad said, it's just good to be back, you know. So.
I want to ask you, do you think there's a big rival at the moment for bands who were around back in the day and are now making a comeback, such as yourselves?
Absolutely unbelievable. It's Tigers, Blitzkrieg, Avenger, you know, and the Demolition thing with Twisted Sister, Hanoi Rocks, who've got the list on that record level, Wasp and things like that. So yeah, I don't know where it's come from, but I'm sure these young bucks out of rock. But no, there's some good young bands coming through as well, and that which are interesting. As long as it's metal, as long as it's rock, you know, it's just good.
Would you say that having going to a gig now is becoming more of a family event than just for the fans? And I want a group answer on
yes.
How old are you, Vicky?
I'm 19. No, I'm soon to be 19 next year.
So
I'm 18.
So when this band did its last gig before the day, you would have been not even born.
I know.
That is scary.
That's scary, isn't it?
Well, I've sort of, although I'm an old bugger, I mean, I've got two young lads. Russ has got a 10-year-old daughter. Now, Alan, the guitarist, singer, who originally left the band to have a family early, has now got a 21-year-old daughter. And I don't know, is she into rock or not? Or has he not persuaded her to get into it?
Well, he had some Blondie tapes on in the car on the way down.
It's becoming a family event now. The parents are bringing the kids to gigs.
Definitely. I mean, went to see White Snake and Def Leppard recently, and it was all like families and that, you know. You didn't know who to fancy, the mother or the daughter. that's what's bad, like, you know.
It's all good. It's all good.
Very good, yeah.
Cool. And what's next for the band? What's next? Celebar's next thing. More rehearsals, because we hit 5 rehearsals before today. It's 5 rehearsals after 20 years. We got up there and we rocked and we loved it. A few mistakes, but you know, they'll get it tight there and all that. And of course, like, I mean, you know, Russ has only been with us. You know, he wasn't with us from day one. He's just come straight in, and you know, but he is a fantastic guitar. He won't tell that himself and that, but he's been in some absolutely superb bands like Satan, Mariah, Blind Fury. Give the love.
And these two are actually professional musicians anyway. They do this for a living, so you know, in teaching and things like that. So,
is this your mum and dad?
Yeah.
Are they forcing you to do this?
They're not pushy parents. I'm pushing them.
Well, very good.
But it's all good, yeah.
Excellent, yeah. And so hope to see us down at the Cellar Bar, and great band rave, and to an interview with them as well.
Hopefully.
It's all their fault.
It's all their fault. They made me a metalhead.
Good, excellent.
I hate you. Any websites?
Well, the website's tysondog.co.uk, and the MySpace site is Tyson Dog Rock, because some silly American person has got it on for a little puppy called Tyson. So seriously, so
send him abuse.
I know, that's right. Yeah, well, we'll get struck off by MySpace, but we've literally been together a couple of months, 5 rehearsals. The MySpace site, you know, it's had so many thousand hits, and so, you know, and
it's a new territory, you know.
It's absolutely superb. I wish we had this round the day, because we literally had to jump on a bus from Newcastle and go down to like Soho, Wardour Street, wherever it was, and bang on Kerrang's door to get noticed and that, or ring them up, and you know, because they wouldn't really come up to the north.
It's a lot easier now for more bands.
It's superb, and that can only be good, as say, for the younger bands. Not so much for us, and that we've had our days, as far as we're concerned, but we're just doing it because we enjoy it. That's it. So don't cry. Get the violins out.
Well, I'm going to wrap it up there. So thank you guys for taking the time out to this interview, and all the best in the future. Angel of Metal, Tyson Dog, keep it loud.